Hey everybody, this is Dan for Gaming D on Cars. Now, what I have in front of me is a 2017 Maserati Quattroporte. This is the full-size sedan. This is an Italian car. We're doing things a little bit differently today. Almost had an issue with the battery with this car, so we're going to do the drive video first, and then we're going to do my walk around. But this thing is so Italian to the core. So first we're going to take it down the road and see what it's like, and then we're going to do our walk around. So here we go. All right, it's already on. Start it up. It sounds really, really good. So here we go. All right, so we are in the Maserati now. I'm checking a few things off the list today. I never drove a Maserati before. I did drive a BMW 7 Series earlier this year, so I'm going to compare this to that. Now this is, I guess you could say this is an alternative to, the big three in these full-size sedan segment, like the BMW 7 Series and the Mercedes S-Class and the Audi A8. This is definitely the more riskier choice of the three. I just think this car, doesn't have as many features as those other cars, but I think the sound and the performance and the overall driving experience, I think it's probably going to be a little bit better than them. Now, this car has a 3-liter V6 engine, twin turbo, 405 horsepower, I think about 420 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in about 4.8. So that is some serious performance numbers, and I hope to go, test it out a little bit. So we're going to go on my normal route around here. These roads are back here in Palmyra are so good. I obviously borrowed this car from Click Lewis Chevy Buick in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. This has been my new home away from home, so thanks to Zach for giving me access to this car. Now, just right away, I've been driving for 2 minutes so far. It feels very big, very heavy, very luxurious. This is the S Gran Lusso, which means the Q4 is the all-wheel drive version, the S is the rear-wheel drive version, and the Gran Lusso is the more luxurious appointments. I guess the Gran Sport is more sport-oriented, but it feels so nice. Now, the only knock about this car is that its parent company, Fiat Chrysler, you can see a little bit of bits around. It sort of takes away from the all-out luxury of this car, but you still have a Ferrari-derived V6. The engine just looks fantastic. I mean, 405 horsepower is a lot out of a 3-liter 6-cylinder. So there's a couple different driving modes. You've got Eco, it's called ICE, which stands for like improved control and efficiency, which is their Eco mode, I guess. Then we've got Sport. So we're gonna put it in Sport right away. Sport mode on. Yes. Now we're talking business. So yeah, when doing my research about this car, it's almost like this car is sort of like, the chick that you date in high school that they might not be like the best for you, compared to the other Germans, which would be like the straight A student, the field hockey star, the track star. This chick is sort of more a little bit of like a badass, a little more exotic. But yeah, just in normal everyday driving, this feels very nice. I mean, it's Italian tuned, I guess you could say. You put the sport mode just to give it a little, hold on, just to give it a little stab. Oh, red light. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I mean, for a V6, there is also a V8 option in this class, but it's only like 424 horsepower, so it's only like 20 more horsepower for only like 1/10 of a second quicker to 60. So I almost think this might be the better value. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Oh, that upshift was nice. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's an Italian stallion. I mean, already just thinking from the 7 Series I drove, this sounds way better. Like way better. That car had a 6-cylinder as well, but that sounded like nothing compared to this. Now, the other thing about these is that depreciation really hits them very hard. Now, if you wanted to buy a new Quattroporte in 2020, you're going to be spending at least $115,000, $120,000, and this car is less than half of that. This is a 17, obviously 3-4 years old. This is on sale for like $47,000. So under $50,000 in 4 years for a car that cost 120 grand new, which is pretty crazy. I mean, you might be taking a little bit of a risk for this car, just saying that it's, doesn't have as many features as the Mercedes and the BMW in this class, but it definitely has the driving experience, which already it's better than the BMW for sure. That was a great car, just nothing too special about that either. but this just has the sound and the performance, which is impressive. All right, here we go. Oh my God, that holds on to the gear so nicely. Still up there. I think you really get like the upshifts in like second and third gear. Wow. Yeah, this is not slow. Just trying to be careful. It really holds on to the gear. I'm gonna go into manual. We're in fifth gear. Now this car comes with the column mounted shifters, but this car does not have it. So here we go. Oh, the upshifts are fantastic. Really good. Third gear. I don't want to go too crazy. The speed limit is not too bad. But yeah, this is just looking around, and I haven't really done my walk around yet, so I haven't like looked at everything, but this just exudes like Italian class. Here we go. Yeah, you could have some fun with this. I think I would venture to say that this would probably drive and sound nicer than any of the competition. Like, I don't think a Mercedes is going to sound like that. I don't think the Audi is. But what those cars will give you is more features and more technology. And this is just get in, drive it, and have fun, get a smile on your face, because I definitely am there. All right, now we're going to get on her right here. There we go. Oh, that upshift. Here we go. Yes. Oh, it holds onto the gear so nicely. I mean, it's almost too long, but wow, that is quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is not shifting. It is so holding onto the gear very nicely. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's fast. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to get out of control. Just that sport mode is amazing. Nothing much better than an Italian motor. They just sing. I mean, it sounds fantastic. Fast, sounds good. I'm sold. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of a POV drive, but this is what the interior looks like. This is called Rosso interior color, which is red, and you've got the wood, different color wood, the gray on the doors, the red leather, and this wood grain is just very interesting. Oh, someone's behind me. Okay, so here we go. Now this thing is very nice. The performance is there, the sound is there. I'm slowly falling in love here. But yeah, this you'd really have to weigh the options whether you want sort of like a better car to drive. But I mean, if you got one of these a couple years old where depreciation already hit it, you could have quite a car on your hands. Here we go. Oh, that upshift is just so fun. And it really holds on to the gear. I'm not going to say too long, but almost too long. It just doesn't let go. I mean, your gas mileage would be pretty terrible. Even if you get on the gas and you let off the gas, it just stays there. There's my competitor. S-Class. Oh yeah, this is nice. I mean, it definitely does feel like a big, heavy car, but that's what this is. This is a big, heavy, full-size sedan, but it is luxurious, and I mean, this is about as quick as I thought it would be. 405 horsepower is a lot of horsepower, you're gonna be moving if you really get on it. But just with the Italian sort of flair and the sound, this is a recipe for success. Oh man. Yeah, hold on to that gear for me, baby. Yes. Alright, we're coming up to the last straight here. Now, this is the straight that I ripped it in that Camaro ZL1. Just making sure we get past this guy. Alright, here we go. Ha ha! Oh yeah. I need to get an Italian car. So, just got back to the dealer here, clicklewiscars.com. We are at Click Lewis Chevy Buick in Palmyra, PA. Now, here's what I think about this car. Awesome to drive. The driving experience was there. This car, as a less than half price when new in 4 years, depreciation will hit this very hard. I think that might be the only way that I would pick up one of these. I think the Mercedes and BMW and Audi would have not better performance, better technology and comfort. This thing would just be something maybe to buy and drive for a year or two and then get rid of it. I just think that the Chrysler like parts bin offering, the sound is amazing, the performance is awesome, but just living with this on an everyday basis, it might be a little much. But if this is something that you might be into, you know, you want to be noticed and heard, this could be a good car for you. So this is a 2017 Maserati Quattroporte. I can finally check the list off that I've driven a Maserati. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of this car. Now I'm going to go film my walk around. We sort of flip-flop this time. So hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun with this one. Don't forget to go check out clicklewiscars.com and you can buy this car for $47,000. Used to be $120 brand new. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GameyD on Cars, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.